You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let them see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Showed you the ID. I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to say, they want the black. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, I can never be white, the white. Shake, if your leg, wiggle, lift your leg, bounce, lift your leg, hustle, lift your leg, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, black. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man, cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
Girl, good morning. Happy Monday. What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there? Come on in here, get in here, close the door, like the video, honey. No matter of fact, leave the door open. Just like the video. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. I hope you guys having a great Monday so far. It's the beginning of the week. Y'all know it's a cycle every week. We be back on Mondays, ready for Friday. Y'all already know how I go. The Patrice Project, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Booth and Dolls. Pope dying after Easter is sus. I just started Conclave on Peacock. It's eerie. What do you think, Boo? Let's go far as you say. This is for my nephew Saint Treats. Love you down. I've never heard of Conclave. What it's about? I'm gonna have to check in. I don't know if I got Peacock though. But you know what I have been watching? And thank you. I will tell Saint that you got him some treats. I'm going to get him today. I will let him know that you sent him $10 for some treats. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me say this. Man, I watched Underground on Prime Video, the one with the African girl playing a slave. Anyway, that's not the point. Thank you again, Patrice Project. I saw on this version of the Underground Railroad or whatever, because that's the name of it, Underground Railroad. It's actually a train underground. Okay. And in this train, it's taking these slaves, thinking they're taking them from the plantation to freedom, but they're taking them to like places where they're doing science experiments on them, taking their babies. It's crazy. It's on Prime Video. Y'all got to check it out. But I will be looking into Conclave on Peacock. I don't know if I have Peacock, but I can probably get it on that site I be on. I'll see. But yeah, thank y'all so much. They say it's about them priests. I heard the Pope died. He done finally went on, huh? I just saw him the other day and I was telling my old man, I said, he look like he holding on with one leg, huh? Child. Yeah, they say the Pope went on to glory, girl. If he going to glory, I don't know what to tell y'all. Yeah, it's a lot, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got a show today. Esther, hey boo, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Taurus gang, we up, baby. Yeah, it's y'all time. Lord have mercy. Come in and be quiet. Was it y'all making the food last year? Because see, that's what I be. Come on in, Taurus. Come on in and have a seat. Don't do all of that. Thank you, Esther. Rich Titi. Look at my Rich Titi pulling up with the hundo. Shout out to the Rich Titi. Thank you so much for, per usual, making it rain like you always do.
I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes.
Thank you, Titi. She says, going traveling. Boo, be blessed. Blessings to you and your loved ones. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I will be leaving Friday evening, so I'll still be able to do the morning Joes, but I will be leaving Friday evening to go to New Orleans. Me and my best friend going to Jazz Fest. Can't wait. Wayne gonna be there, girl. Wayne gonna be there Saturday, girl. Talking about don't stop. On my soul. If that nigga start singing that, I'm going to record it. I'm going to go live. I'm going to record it or something. I'm going to have to put this up here for y'all to see. If that fool get the hollering, don't stop, girl, I'm going to lose my mind. Do you hear me? And my friend, she's so excited to go, girl, please. I ain't about to play with no Little Wayne. Not Weezy F. Ain't about to play with him. You know what? Thank you, Titi, though. I appreciate you. Girl, I already know he about to get up there with the foolishness. I could feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I know he about to get up there with that foolishness, and I don't have time. I forgot he was there Saturday. I was like, he there this Saturday? Girl. Anyways, girl. I got to find that clip again. I kept saying I need to find it and upload it so we can have it as a meme. Don't stop. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. But look, y'all get in here and like the video. The funniest thing I ever did. So I was watching Baddies Midwest reunion part 2, and there was so much going on at the same time. I couldn't really keep up. So I decided, I said, let me see if I could slow it down so I could see the fights and hear what's really going on. That's the funniest thing I ever did. Peep, y'all. Hold on. I done slowed down the video and I'm watching the fights like this. Watch. This is the funniest stuff I've ever seen. And listen to the people. Let me see. Girl, if you slow this down, listen, if you slow it down, you could hear everything. You could see everything and you could hear everything. When I tell you, what's his name? Bobby Lights, he got on my nerves. He got on my nerves this episode because he was over there trying to be with the cool kids, talking about ain't they? You not about to jump Scotty. Scotty been jumping all season, boy. We ain't worried about no Scotty getting jumped. But listen, I'm telling you, if you have Zeus, do me a favor, just slow it down and watch it. Cause I watched it. I watched the fight scene when Anna Mac and all them, not Anna, when Lex and Dolly and all them came out, and it was just too much going on. I couldn't keep up. So I said, let me slow it down. Girl. When I tell you, I done rewind it like 10 times. It's just so funny to hear it and then to see it. It was hilarious. Just go watch it in slow motion. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, they got Scotty. Did they whoop her? Shh. That's good for her. She had it coming. She had it coming. Listen, Auntie Shay, when I tell you that big 3, ooh-wee. Girl, listen to me. Y'all could say what people want to say, but Summer, Lex, and Dolly made this entire season. Take away Summer, Lex, and Dolly, and the season is trash. Ain't nobody watching. Summer, Lex, and Dolly are the MVBs. All 3 of them. They are the MVBs of Baddies Midwest. I don't care if you like them or not. I don't know what's going. Listen, they the baddies. They are the show. They are the show. Period. Point blank. And oh, and don't let this fall on my head. But I see why, because when I was watching it in fast motion, I was like, well, why Tasiki running away, screaming and hollering? You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all. She was running away talking about, I'm a eater. They treat they only eater like crap. And I'm over here saying, well, what has happened? I mean, you won, right? But then when I watch it in slow motion, it makes sense. Dolly almost slept her. She stumbled. That hurt. She's a human. You get it? Look. Look. It gets worse. Look, if she won, yeah, Dolly punched her. She punched her. She got her. Look, Tasiki won. Don't get me wrong. Tasiki won the fight. But you can tell she got like something she's not used to getting hit. And when she got hit, yeah. That's what it was meant to be, Toya. That stumble hurt her pride. Say what you want. Look.
Take these fucking shoes off me, yo. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm a fucking nigga. Fucking him. I'm a fucking bitch. Stop right
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Hey, listen, she was pissed. Let me tell you something. That stumble, that really messed with her. That hit her hard. And it wasn't even listen, let's be clear. Tasiki won the fights. Nobody is disputing that. But she didn't expect to get touched by Dolly. She didn't expect Dolly to even get close enough to touch her. Okay? And when I tell you, when Dolly kind of hit her and she stumbled a bit, that messed her up. She ain't even come back this episode. Ooh, y'all gotta watch it in slow motion. But let's get into the show, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. It was I just been laughing back and forth all day, girl. So we got a few things to discuss. Austin Metcalf's father came out and called the White Lives Matter people and told them to take his son's name off the stuff. And we're going to talk about why we still don't care. But ultimately, and we're also going to talk about the White Lives Matter protest and how literally nobody was out there except some African. And we're going to get on him too. We also going to talk about Tyla cosplaying Brittany Spears because they have no culture. You know, the very people who say we don't have a culture takes our culture, because let's really be clear. Brittany Spears is from Kentwood, Louisiana, but her whole pop sound, look, and everything came from the greats like Janet Jackson and so on and so forth. So it still travels back to FBA, and we're going to get into that. Tyla is not who they think she is. She's not an entertainer. She's not that great of a singer. She's just a cute girl who they put in as a plant. But the Africans that tell us we ain't got no culture. It seems like they can't live without mocking us. They can't live without playing us in the movies and all type of stuff. But we'll get to it. Michelle talks about her embryos and talking about how she had some embryos and they say she lost her baby girl. And we're going to get into that. Why that may be a red flag. Leandrea Johnson, her son, she went live and drunk as hell or whatever, and her son walked out on her because she was drunk or whatever, and we're going to get into it. Leandrea has some very deep rooted things that done happened to her and that she's dealing with, and I think she tries to numb herself with alcohol, and I'm praying for her. And then we got Kevin Gates responding to, what's the man name? LeBron. Girl, anyways, let's get into it. Now, before we get into that, you know, I got a couple of honorable mentions or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Hold on one second. Check it out.
When we look at, so I'm like you guys, I celebrate American history which is our history every month out the year. And I hope that for parents and kids that go home, now we have the internet, now we have tools at our hand. And no, you aren't being taught Black American history in schools, but now we can still go out and find that history. It's not like when we grew up and maybe it was buried someplace in the encyclopedia. All you got to do is go type in some words and you can get it right now and understand where you've come from and how special you are.
Can I just end with this one thing? These four brothers sitting here, we didn't all come from Africa.
Facts.
And there was a there was a country before 1492.
Facts.
And our history goes way beyond 1492. So you can't start us at 1492. We were always here. We were always here. We were.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that in for Monday context. Please do your genealogy. Please and thank you. Please do your genealogy. Figure out your story, who you are, and how your family played a part. Because I'm telling you, each and every one of us have some important portion in our family that plays in American history. So please do your genealogy. It's another honorable mention I want to play y'all too. Really quickly. Y'all get the likes up on the video because we got some tomfoolery to get into as well. Wait, not you yet, ma'am, because you crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Where's that doggone? Not that, not that. Sorry. It was something else I wanted to show y'all. Well, here you go.
Dominican moms be white.
No, no.
Las dos muñecas lindas de Ori. ¿Y cuál es la que están allí?
La que yo tengo allí guardada.
¿Y cuáles son esas? Estas son las de ella. Que se parecen a ella.
Mire,
This is the doll that I got her.
mira la cara, mira cómo ella los cachetes, mira.
Ella no le gusta esa muñeca. No le gusta. No le gusta.
Ella sí le gusta.
Ten, Ori. Ori, ten. Ori. Ori. Ori, ten. Ori, your dolly.
Mira la misma cara de tu hija, mira los cachetes, mira.
Dominican moms be white.
I wanted to play this because I wanted to show y'all the difference in mentality. I know when I grew up, my mama went out her way to make sure I got black baby dolls. I want to say maybe one time a baby rollerblade, I had a white baby doll. One time. But the women I knew, all my friends had black baby dolls. Like our parents made sure we had black baby dolls. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas when you go to certain places like Dominican, I know black. When you go to certain places, they really have taken on the ideals of the clear people. That's why a lot of the people in those areas have turned out lighter and or white because they think that race mixing is gonna be better. You feel what I'm saying? Like Amara La Negra, her mother-in-law was literally telling her, you need to have more kids with my son so they can be lighter and be prettier. You see what I'm saying? So right, that's also why skin bleaching is happening over there at that type of rate, and we don't do it over here. Whereas we embrace being black, a lot of the times other places they don't. You know what I mean? But I just thought that was crazy that I saw that. I was like, yo, like it just shows you a mentality difference, and it goes back to that preacher telling us instead of fighting back, we should just obey the law and all that stuff. We don't roll like that in FBA. We don't do that. The indigenous copper color people here, we don't roll like that. And we've always fought back against them people. We've always been proud. We've always been like, we have whole movements about being proud about who we are. Like it was us that made it so where they had to put black. I remember they put black Barbie dolls. I was alive when they put the black Barbie dolls up. I remember that was a big old thing because the black people was like, yo, I'm not coming. My mama had bought my daughter the white ones. I mean, my sister the white ones. Don't get me wrong. But I remember it was a big old thing where they was just like, no, you need to get some black Barbie dolls. Now, granted, it was only one, but either way, you need to get some black Barbie dolls. Like, that's just how we socialized here in the United States. So I just thought that was crazy. You know, yeah. We even to this day, I don't buy nothing that's if it's a clear on it, even if it's a drawing, I don't want it. I don't want it. I had the black Cabbage Patch, and let me show you how crazy the Cabbage Patch dolls was. Put a one in the chat if you ever had a black Cabbage Patch doll. The hair on the black Cabbage Patch doll was way worse than the hair on the white one. The hair on the black one was buku, like matted, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But I had mine. I had my little birth certificate. Whatever. It was what it was. But the hair was much different than the white one. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, Mia says she still got hers. That's what's up. Yeah, bro. Yeah. The ones with the felt faces. Yup. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was string. It was like that yarn string, but that black baby doll, that black Cabbage Patch doll hair was different. Even on the Barbie, it was different. It was way different. It was softer on the white one, and then on the black one, the hair get matted real early. Y'all know what I'm talking about on the Barbie doll, because I used to love playing with baby dolls. That's all I did. But yeah, the hair get matted all quick and all that stuff. It was a lot. But I just wanted to show y'all that. And one more honorable mention really quick before we get right on into the show. So now I also saw Moneybag Yo gifted Glorilla some bags. And immediately I thought of the great Toni Braxton. Okay. And let me tell you why I thought of the great Toni Braxton. Let's get into the video. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up, please. So this is Moneybag Yo congratulating Glorilla with 7 Chanel bags.
Oh, God.
I must be old school, like late 90s, 2000s bag girl, because I don't like them little bitty bags. I like the little black one with the silver on it, and I like the blue one. I like the pink. I don't like them little bitty ones. But why is this important? Because they love putting out them bags this big, girl, looking like they for your little girl. Ain't it? Don't they? Now the bags be this small. Girl, they be putting out the bags. Oh, I've always wanted the bag. Girl, give that to your daughter. I like big bags. I like them big shoplifting ass bags. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like my bag for people. I like my bag big enough for where they want to ask me to look in it. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel play, but I still like that bag. But anyway, I'm thinking of, it reminded me of when Toni Braxton talked about how she had been all over the world touring when she first got signed, and she was doing this, that, and the third, and da. And when she got home, she said she had about $3,000 in her bank account. She said, and she was confused because she said she had Louis Vuitton luggage. She did all these shows. She was like, there's no reason or no way, you feel what I'm saying, that I had $3,000 in my bank account. She said that when she went to the people, to the label, they were like, oh, yeah, well, you needed to get this and you needed to get that. And all of this came out of your check plus X, Y, and Z. Now, why is this important? Moneybag Yo is making a lot of money off of Glorilla. Glorilla in this situation is making the least money out of everybody that's in this situation. The top record label making the most, Moneybag making the next much, and then she's making the least. But see, I tell y'all all the time, this fame is stuff. It's all about clout. It's not about money. The new artists, you don't have to pay them a crap ton of money. Whereas back then, remember TLC ran into the doggone, into the label with bats, trying to get their money back. Same thing with NWA and all these stuff. These new people, the new level of people who in the industry, that's why they're trying to kick the old heads out. They don't have to pay them money because clout is the new currency. You see what I'm saying? So all they have to do is make it look like you're doing better than you are. And these people are typically just fine with that. Yeah, she under Yo Gotti. So of course he gonna come down and bring her 7 bags. It's probably coming out of her check. What did I say? Yo Gotti? What I said? Yo Gotti. That's what I'm talking about. What I said before that? I don't know who I said, but I meant to say Yo Gotti, not Moneybag. Oh, Moneybag Yo, not Moneybag Yo. I'm sorry. I don't know these churn. Yo Gotti, the little one with the football head, the one with the head shaped like a peanut. Him. The peanut head boy. Yo Gotti. Yeah, him. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I get these churn mixed up. But anyway, of course he bought her 7 bags, girl. It's coming out your check. But see, that's not the part they want to get on here and show you. They want to show you he bought her 7 Chanel bags and oh, I'm lit. I can't wait to put these on and da 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 da. Girl, it's coming out your check. You bought it yourself. But happy birthday though. It wasn't her birthday. What it was? Whatever it was, girl. Happy day. Happy performance or something. I don't know. Because girl, and let me tell y'all something too. I was watching this video about the Asian shops that be making these bags, and you know you can go get the same bags for like $50 that they be selling for like $5,000 over here in America. And it made me think about it. Are they giving away bags to certain people for promotion? Like for instance, Chanel could have definitely gave these bags to Moneybagg Yo so that he can give them to Glorilla so that we can see them as the poor people, because that's who their main base is, poor people. The poorest people buy Chanel, okay? So maybe we see them and we go, oh, I love that bag. I love that bag. And then we go take our 3 checks and put them together to go down there and get the Chanel bag. You see what I'm saying? It won't cost them nothing to give him $7 if they're paying $20 a bag any doggone week. You see what I'm saying? They paying Chanel is paying $20 for the bag anyway. What it don't matter if they give them 7 bags. Hey, give this to Moneybagg Yo. You give this to Glorilla and go live. That's a commercial. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm right. They say them bags, them $20, them $30,000 bags be $20, girl. I'm just saying. I never been into the designer thing, so it don't really bother me. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up. I've never been into designer, so I don't, I got a YSL bag and I bought it from a nigga in the mall who had buku bags on them. I sure did. I bought it for $150 and it came with the box and the little certificate and everything. Yes, it did. But it's fake. And I saw a lady with a real one and I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't tell the difference. I saw a lady with the real one, and she was standing next to me, and I had mine, and I had my shoulders back, proud girl with my bag. But I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hiding it a little bit because people with the real ones, they know how to spot the fake ones. So I was kind of like showing it, but kind of like swinging back and forth so she can't see. Look. So she can't, so I won't stop long enough for her to check it out for real. So I was going, yay, girl, yay. Oh, girl, yes, I ain't spending that kind of money on no baggage. You're crazy, girl. Please, I got that YSL. I got that Young Slime Life bag. It really from a slime. It was a young black boy. Sure did. New Year's Eve 2 years ago, and I've been rocking my little bag ever since. But anyway, yay! Hey, the logo, Miss Turner. The logo looked just like her logo. It was the same thing. Only thing was, I ain't gonna lie, the one difference I noticed was my chains on my bag was kind of lighter gold than hers. But that's why I kept swinging like this. Yeah, girl, y'all ready? Y'all ready, girl? Come on. Girl, I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, it's just all for commercial. And she's paying for it anyway. He's going to charge her full price. It's all for commercial. I wish that we would stop putting our stock in these things. All right, one more honorable mention and we got to get into the show. Really quickly. One more. If dumb was a person, it's this woman right here. And I'm telling you now, most men that get into the church use it to manipulate women. They men who are into the church, not all of them, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 of them, they get it to get coochie, they get it to get close with a whole proximity of women, get closer proximity to a whole bunch of women, and they use it to manipulate women. Watch this lady greener than her dress. She said that she was ironing her husband's clothes so he can go see his side chick because she knew that she was chosen by God. Girl, you can't make this up. Look.
Had a radical heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person. And I realized that God loves me, that God has a purpose and plan for my life, that God chose me, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah. So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going,
pause, bitch, I know you lying. I wish a nigga, listen. This is why I know I can't be with a nigga who gonna pop me in my mouth. Cause I know how my mouth is. Girl, I be done bashed, missed upside the head and think about God later. Is you crazy? A nigga not about to be talking to me crazy. And I'm sitting there saying, well, God's voice is louder than his. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I hear his loud and clear. Yeah, no, it ain't. No, sir. No, sir. Girl, you is crazy. This lady is slow as a turtle. It gets worse.
Going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you. Right. I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, oh, and I had a radical heart shift from that moment.
My girl said God told her to help him get ready to go by his side chick. I guess the whole do not commit adultery thing just goes out the window. Sorry. I guess the voice of girl iron his clothes to get him ready. That's louder than the thou shall not commit adultery thing like that. I guess. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Simeon. I feel like as a woman, I need me one of them. Bitch, is you crazy? Iron my clothes so I can go see this nigga. As a woman, I want a woman like her so I can tell that whole iron my clothes, cook my food, get my bag ready. I'm going by my old man this weekend. I want me one at this point. And I want her to have a good job and make good money. And we're going to be best friends. But on Friday, girl, iron my clothes. My old man waiting on me. Hurry up. You cook? Shit. I'll be back Monday, Lord. Hurry up. My nigga waiting. Come on. Stupid ass. I don't even like you. Shit. As long as me and this hoe could go half on these bills. Girl, come on, girl. Hey, come on, split this mortgage down the middle. Come on. I want me one, and I'm a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, like I say, a lot of men that go to church use the church to manipulate women. These are the facts. That man got this woman so trained, she really with a straight face is up here talking crazy. Talking, I iron his clothes. Bitch, have you lost your rabbit? Girl, please. Iron clothes. Girl, them clothes would have been on fire in the backyard. What you talking about? But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Now we got to get into the show, y'all. All right, let's get into the show. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. I need the likes up, you guys. Come on, family. Like the video, family. That's how I got to say it for y'all to get the likes up. Like the video, family. Family. Like the video. Okay, so now I want to start with Leandrea Johnson. So Leandrea Johnson was drunk again, and she continues to go live. I guess she just has what that clear girl said she had at the airport. Remember I was spying on that girl at the airport who came sit next to me? Dissociative disorder. Maybe she disassociate herself after she in the live. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she went live and was talking about how her 15-year-old son walked away from her and walked out the house. It says Grammy Award-winning gospel singer Leandrea Johnson is once again drunk. In a troubled live stream, Johnson appeared clearly intoxicated while saying her 15-year-old son walked out of the house and she has no idea where he went. The video, now circulating across multiple platforms, shows the gospel powerhouse visibly impaired, slurring her words and rambling as she details the emotional pain she's dealing with. At one point, she says she'll be up at 5 a.m, seemingly referred to her continuing drinking and pushing through pain. My heart really goes out to Leandrea Johnson. There's a pain inside of her, and you can even hear it when she sings. But either way, I'm gonna get into the video and we're gonna talk about it.
So and I'm gonna deal with my 15-year-old. My 15-year-old just walked out. I don't even know where yet. I don't know where yet. But anyway, and so for say, oh, is she drinking? Or is she drinking? Or is she... You don't know. Yeah. And you wonder why I get up every morning. 5 o'clock. Yeah. Because that's why. Anyway, why would she just go on live? Why would she go on live because that's what I want to do. Y'all already talking. Anybody that got, I already know. Teenage this. But y'all want to say, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm good. I'll be up in 5:30. I'll be up in the morning and doing it. I felt like this is what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm pushing through the pain. I'm pushing through the pain. I'm pushing through the pain. So, and I'm gonna deal with.
My heart goes out to her. There's something really, really dark on her spirit that she's fighting. She's fighting something. If she's insinuating getting up at 5 a.m. to drink again, something is wrong. I feel bad for Leandria. I don't know what it is that has happened to her life that brought her to this. I just feel bad for her. I really do. Her son probably walked away because she's drunk again. You know what I mean? He probably didn't want to have to be bothered with that. But there's something. There is something there. And Leandria is not going to quit drinking until she goes get therapy, extensive therapy. Like, I don't even know if she needs antidepressants or something, but she needs something. She needs therapy. That's all I'm gonna say. But my heart and prayers go out to Leandria. I didn't see this as something to be laughing at about her because I get it. People got things. We all got an addiction to something, okay? And it don't have to necessarily be drugs or alcohol. It could be TV, whatever. I just when you use that to numb yourself, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So my heart goes out to her. I hope that she gets the help that she needs. And if she does, she could be a much better person, much better mother, and a powerhouse to be reckoned with. I promise you. All right, let's move on. I don't want to make too much somber. I want to move to LeBron and Kevin Gates. Let me say this. LeBron is a hoe. Yeah, I said it. Because like I said, he sat up there, LeBron sat up there and went at Stephen A for talking about his son. But now Kevin Gates called his wife a bitch, and all he's saying is he don't want to waddle on the floor with peasants and all that. And I'm of confusion. What you mean? What you mean? You should be at Kevin Gates' neck more than you was at Stephen A. Because it's one thing to talk about my spouse. But then for you to turn around and talk about my one thing for you to talk about my child, but then you're gonna turn around and talk about my spouse? No way. Oh no. That don't go like that. But see, he wants to take the high road because LeBron James is a whole out here. And I said what I said. I'm not a fan, so I don't really care. And they keep trying to push this Onaja girl down our throat, and I'm not buying it. I don't want it. Return it to sender. I refuse to make her a celebrity. I just refuse. Hold on. Let me see. Where is that? I thought I shared it. There's a clip. Oh, it's on Live Bites. There was a clip of what's his name responding. What was his name? Kevin Gates responded to LeBron. So basically, and I talked about it at the dollhouse yesterday. Basically, what happened was Kevin Gates came on here and said that he feel like LeBron deserves a better woman than what's her name? Then Savannah, because he didn't like the way she looked at him and called her a bitch and said basically, hey, she looked like Lamar Odom when I met her, all types of stuff. LeBron James responds and goes, oh, I don't have time. A king won't get off his throne to wrestle with peasants or something like that. And I'm over here saying, nigga, what? Like, you're supposed to be all down Kevin Gates' throat for disrespecting your wife. That's just my opinion, okay? Well, fast forward, Kevin Gates responded. Hold on one second. Let me find it. I thought I had it. I thought I shared it, but apparently I did not. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Is it here? Yeah, here you go. No. Yeah. This it. So basically, Savannah responded. Savannah responded first, and she said this, a meme of Nikki.
Child. Anyway, so what? Child. Anyway, so what?
That's Savannah James responding to Kevin Gates, and then they show there's this video of them on side of the on the sideline. I don't know if this is the video in question, but either way, for some odd reason, Kevin Gates decided to suck the peen of LeBron and say that he didn't like the way his wife was looking at him. His wife of over 20 years, mind you. His wife of over 20 years. Okay. So then Kevin Gates responded to LeBron saying he's not coming off his throne to battle with peasants. And this is what Kevin Gates had to say.
Savannah, look at LeBron.
Wait, no, this is the original.
I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron.
Weird. Let me say this. That is weird. First of all, the fact that he comparing her to the way white women look at him, you know what they're lusting and getting moist between their legs about? His bag. And that's why these niggas get caught up day after day. Y'all don't even see the play. These white women is lusting all moist between their legs. You know why? Because they getting moist behind that bag. That's what makes them moist. That's what gets them all wet. You feel me? You think it's you. You think you just such a specimen of a man to where they just have to be running up behind you. No, they going after your money, duck ass nigga. And that's why when they go get it and y'all get the crying and windmilling on this internet, we be looking at y'all like y'all crazy. Right, Sandy. And furthermore, it's none of his business what LeBron got going on with his wife. But I feel like LeBron a whole hoe out here because he checked Stephen A for talking about his whack ass son, but you ain't gonna say nothing about him talking about your wife. So after LeBron said he's not gonna address him, here come Kevin Gates with his response. Look.
Ain't gotta say no name, say no name. How y'all doing? You heard me? I'm on my way to have coffee. Coffee spelled backwards is Eve. And before we've had our coffee, we don't give Eve about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Braun, I love you because you my. And I already know she was just, you just gonna let him talk. Man, you had to, but behind closed doors, you good game. But anyway, look, long as you being celebrated, I don't care who don't like me. Long as you being celebrated, that's all I care about. Cause you my, and I love you. So I don't care if I gotta fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're gonna get the results. But if anybody need, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours.
The thing is, there's levels of respect and value that some men place on their spouses. You obviously has never done that. You think placing levels of respect and love on your spouse is telling us how you eat her booty. A man who really value his wife ain't about to tell no nigga about nothing they doing in their bed. But that's the difference in a man and a little boy who's just grown, a grown-ass little boy. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Kevin Gates, you have a lot of suspect ways about you, and you spoke ill on that man's wife as if it's cool, as if it's cool to do so. Just because Brittany Renner and the bitches you fucking with let you call them all type of bitches and hoes, don't mean everybody let you play like that behind their spouse. But again, I still call LeBron a hoe because you should have been checking him publicly like you checked Stephen A. Relationship guru my ass. How you a relationship guru and you can't keep one? Child, either way, it was just disrespectful all around. And I think Kevin Gates need to keep his lips off other people's marriages. It's giving you want to be Savannah. Sorry. It's giving you want to take her place. To show him you could do it better. That's what it's giving to me. I ain't never seen no man worried about how another bitch treating another man. I ain't never heard of it. And I hang with nothing but niggas. I ain't never seen no man real concerned with the way another nigga or lady treating him. I never seen that. I never seen that. I'm telling you, it's giving you want to take her place and step in her shoes. You want to be Savannah James. Yeah, Tina, he was deflecting. He want that lady husband. That's what it is. It's just crazy. I just ain't never seen that. I've never seen a man look at another man and the way his woman treat him and really voice that like, yo, like, I don't think she treating you right, bro. Hey, bro, you deserve better than that. I don't like the way she look at you. She don't look at you like she lusting for you. Nigga, what? The whole conversation is disrespectful. He want to be Savannah, girl. He want to be Savannah. Savannah. Watch your throne, fat. They coming for it. The niggas too. Thank you, Gypsy Hustle, for the super chat. Like how Jeannie Mai was looking at Jeezy. Yes. How Kim Kardashian was looking at Kanye. The list goes on and on. But they still don't get it. I'm telling you, these niggas with money in this entertainment, not all black men with money, but them entertainment niggas, they still don't get it. And every time they run into the same brick wall, then they get on here crying, oh, she's trying to take everything from me. I hate this bitch. Shut up and pay the price. Pay the piper. Why you think with Jeannie Mai running Jesus through the cleaners, because you niggas just don't get it. Them women ain't lusting after you. They don't care about you. They get in your pocketbook, as they should. I ain't even mad at them. More black women need to be like that then. Shoot. If that was the case, shit. Thank you for your for the super chat. Who this is? Thank you, Simone, for the super chat. Hey, Dr. Vu. My 5-year-old be saying, Mama, I know you listening to Voodoo. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Replay game. I caught it live. Oh, tell my baby I say hey. Tell my baby I say hey. He know what's up. She know, he or she would know what's up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up. Gypsy Hustle, thank you for the super chat. He said, that's a good man, Savannah. Yeah, that's a good man, Savannah. And he wanna be on his arm. That's what it's giving to me. And I don't normally do that, but it's giving you want to be the one on his arm. You want to be the missus. We'll see. It's giving anything you can do, I can do better. It's giving, I know what a man like. Because I'm a man. Ooh. That's what it was given to me. I don't know. That's what it was given to me. Now let's go over here to this cosplaying girl, Tyla. I keep telling y'all, this girl was placed here like a plant. She is a plant in my opinion. Okay. It's this girl was placed in front of y'all, and because she's cute, everybody was, oh, Tyla this, Tyla that. Tyla does not have an original bone in her body. Not one. Tyla has literally been created in a lab. Okay, like your fave. I gotta call it. I gotta say what it was. It's just that this one actually had talent, like Nicki Minaj, created in a freaking lab. The only difference between Nicki and Tyla is Nicki got talent. Tyla don't. Tyla just cute. Okay. So with that being said, here comes her. Everything she do, she was over there inspired by Aaliyah the other day. She was doing a remix to Aaliyah's song and everybody clapping it up. Oh, South Africa, South Africa, South Africa. Where is South African culture? This is a real Africa, period. Africa. Where is your, not all, shout out to Africa, first of all. This is not what I'm saying. To the westernized Africans that come over here. Where's your culture, bro? You don't eat like you in from home. You don't eat the food y'all eat. Y'all don't dress like it. Y'all don't talk like it. Where is your culture? And then y'all come over here and fly your little flags, flood the doggone comments with all your flags, with your African flag, your Nigerian flag, your South African flag, and da-da-da-da. The whole time she's embodying everything about America. Y'all are next level delusional. Next level delusional. Where is the South African culture? I need to see it. I want to see what the music is like in South Africa. What do they eat? How do they dress? What are the beats? We might like the beats. Bring the beats over here. We might like it. We might see it and put a little twang on it and be like, oh yeah, we like this. We don't never see none of that from none of y'all. We literally never see. Shout out to the ones who stayed. No cap. Shout out to the Africans who stayed, because not even all of them that's over here. It's a small group of them that's the loudest, and that be bothering me. Like, where is your culture, my nigga? Where is your culture? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? So she just finished with Aaliyah doing the song on Aaliyah Rock the Boat beat last week. Now she out here dressed like Britney Spears, and she on there talking about, I don't even know who Britney Spears is. You are practicing American culture, and you don't even take it upon yourself to even see if everybody's saying who's Britney Spears, this is Britney Spears. Girl, all you had to do was get down to your phone, hit the Google, hit the Britney Spears, got a quick bio, and be like, oh yes, I love Britney Spears. Even if you lie, I love Britney Spears. Yes, I've always thought that she was dope. I love what she done. Nothing. This girl gonna get up here and say, oh, I don't know who that is. Girl, you got a whole outfit on. You got her whole outfit on. Let's get into the post. So it says, Tyla shuts down, claim her Coachella outfit was inspired by Britney Spears. I just thought the outfit was fly. Now, she don't even realize the outfit she got on was inspired by Britney. It says, Tyla's outfit for Coachella is inspired by the icon Britney Spears. Tyla said, love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly. No inspo. But Black America, this is your fault. And let me tell you why this is your fault, Black America. You nignogs don't get it. It's like your head is hard as goddamn concrete. Y'all keep ushering in everybody in their moment, and they continue to give the sunny side of their ass to kiss. And y'all niggas just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all, the most Black people are so inclusive, it's to their own detriment. Black Americans are so inclusive, it is literally to their own detriment. We are sick. That bitch got on here and said, no inspo though. Bitch, show me the person in South Africa dressed like that. Let's go with that. Let's say you didn't know who Britney Spears was. Where is the culture in South Africa where they dress like that? It had to come from somewhere. But I told y'all just want to allow anybody, all skin folk and kin folk. I told y'all that. Number one. Number two, y'all just allow everybody on in to play in your face. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm very sick and tired of it. Hold on. I'm super sick and tired of it. Lord Ford says, I personally think she is a copycat and too full of herself. And Tyla says, personally, I think you should shut the F up. If giving you my ass to kiss was a person. Girl, y'all is crazy. Y'all are crazy. Black people in America is crazy. Black Americans are crazy. At this point, it ain't even their fault. It's our fault. It's our fault. You know, matter of fact, it ain't even my fault. Let me take that back. I was about to take the lick because I'm a Black American. Hell no, it ain't even my fault. It's y'all's fault.
It's our fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all messed up the family. Can't you see that?
Can't you see that? It's not my fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all mess up the family. Can you see that? Y'all is crazy. That girl said, personally, I think you should shut the F up. Girl, I be done grab Tyla by her neck. Do you hear me? She's so frail. You don't even have to hit her. Just sling her around. Then, look at the outfits. Girl, next level. All Tyla do is cosplay Americans. And I'm going to still say even cosplaying Brittany is cosplaying Black America because Brittany got her inspo from Black America, okay? The way her the pop comes from Black America. Her music, the way she used to dance, all that is inspired by the greats of the Janet Jacksons of the world and things of that nature. So we're not going to do that. And they were all inspired by Tina Turner. It all comes back home. So her disrespecting Britney Spears is inadvertently disrespecting us because, bitch, I know good and mother plucking well ain't rooted culture in South Africa. That ain't rooted South African culture. And that's what I be talking about. Y'all got to start closing the door. Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Y'all got to start closing these doors. Y'all play too much. Black America, y'all play entirely too much. Y'all let too many people play in our face. And at this point, I'm mad at y'all. Not y'all, but who are all the people who co-signed and okay this heifer? I'm mad at y'all. All the Black Americans, at least. Everybody else expected. But I'm talking about the Acorn. I'm mad at Acorn who allow these people into our culture to play in our face. That idol worshiping is going to get a lot of people in trouble. I'm telling you. I don't like the little bitch. No way. I never did. I don't. What's the song she sang? What was the song? I think I made up a funny song to it. What was it? Hell, I don't even remember the song. I don't like the little bitch. No way. In my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? That's y'all's homegirl, not mine. Fuck the little bitch. She act like she this, that, and the third. Oh, that go make me sweat, make me holler, make me lose my breath, baby father. Yeah, I seen Portia and them all on there doing the African dance. You know, she over there got played by African too. I'm so tired of these turnkey ass niggas. I'm tired of these turnkey, turncoat ass niggas. Y'all, it's not my fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all the ones messing up the family.
It's our fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all messed up the family. Can't you see that?
Y'all keep letting these people play in your face and they getting all your dollars, taking all your inspiration and walking away with it. And guess what? In 20, 30, 40 years, South Africans going to tell y'all Tyla was the originator of the outfit. Like they did Zulu. Like they do New Orleans culture in South Africa. Don't get me started. Shout out to the Big Chief legendary Top Cats because we done went over that. Just like they took our culture from New Orleans and took it to South Africa. Now they want to turn around and point a finger at us to make it seem like we're not original. We're not cosplaying and we're cosplaying they stuff. Whole time they've been cosplaying us since the beginning of time. America is Egypt. America is the oldest place, the oldest world, the oldest modern world, the oldest everything. Everything comes from here and from you and me. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. They keep telling you it's over there in Africa, but if you look around, if nothing is new under the sun and everything we did has already been done, why is all of the South Africans cosplaying American culture? Why shouldn't it be the other way around? If we come from them? If we come from them, shouldn't we be trying to copy them? Why would we come from them and they be trying to copy us? We should be learning from them. We should be learning from them. We should be looking at them and saying, okay, because since they were the ones first, they came before us, they set the stage. How can we don't learn shit from them. Nothing, literally nothing. The truth is right around you. It's all in front of you. Just open your eyes. Get that third eye open. Open your eyes. The truth is literally right in front of your face. I don't like the little heifer. Get off of here. Let's move on. The truth is in front of your face, y'all. Y'all just gotta look. Y'all gotta open your eyes and see it. You ain't come from no guy. Now, some of us did. Some of y'all might have immediate family that came from Africa, but I'm gonna tell you the completely now. If you can do your genealogy and get to 1700, you probably ain't got every bit of African nowhere in you. If you are documented in this country as an American, in your genealogy to even the late 1700s, 99% of the time you ain't got nothing of Africa in you. I'm telling you now. And by the way, it takes 3 generations to wash away the other ancestry anyway, so you still a nigga anyway. Okay? I'm just saying. Now, they got some people who can say, oh, well, my great-grandmother did come here from Ghana, or my great-grandfather did come here from, whatever. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones who can't find the African as far as their eye could see. That's the ones I'm talking about. Let's move on. Let's get K. Michelle up here so we can get to the White Lives Matter thing, girl. Let's get to K. Michelle. So remember I told y'all, and I just watched a fire video from Black Balloons. Shout out to Black Balloons. I love his channel on the Cabbage Patch Kids and stuff like that. But K. Michelle, she got a child. She got a little boy. And she has, I guess, froze some of her embryos, so that she could have babies later or whatever. And she talks about how she only have boys or a boy. I don't know how many kids she got now, but she said she had a female embryo and they told her that she lost the embryo. And that was she said she can only make boys. Let me tell you something like this. Just like even on that Cabbage Patch Kid video, just like a lot of this stuff, they are taking your babies. They are taking your embryos. You don't understand. You don't understand. They are taking your shit and coming to you and telling you, oh, it ain't gonna make it. Oh, it did. Oh, this, that, and the third. They taking your shit's naive, girl. But y'all keep going around there putting your DNA in doggone tubes and letting the people play with y'all. Let's get into what K. Michelle had to say. I'm telling you, and it wouldn't surprise me if they taking them and using them to clone people and all types of stuff.
You want a girl?
I want a girl, and the only girl that I've ever created with IBF.
Mind you, K. Michelle would be premium top tier DNA. She can sing her ass off. Listen, because see, y'all don't understand breeding. Anybody who ever bred dogs or something like that, and I don't mean to call her a dog because it has no correlation. I'm just using it as an example. Anybody who's ever bred any type of animal, you understand that there are certain males you put with certain females for a certain outcome of a baby, right? So K. Michelle will be top prime real estate for this situation because guess what? She's talented. She's beautiful. She can sing. You don't think they don't want to take her and clone her or her embryos or whatever and take that person and put that baby off in another foreign country so they can come back in 20 years and say, see, this person got just as much talent as you niggas over there. You get it? So it would make sense that they tell her that she can't make no girls, but what are they really doing with the little girls? That's the question.
Was missing, whatever. She would have been sick. So I had to discard her. So for me, I'm like, I got to kill this little girl. How y'all know that this little girl? No, it's the truth. So I'm like, how do y'all know that this little girl is not going to defeat the odds? They was like, ma'am, she missing a whole whatever. This is not the situation. So I'm like, I'm just going to produce boys. I am a boy mom. And, I think I'm a little softer now. I'm a girl mama now, so I'm going to adopt one. Or, because the ones that's in the freezer that's been joined with the sperm, I'm not doing that. And they boys.
Oh, so you have like a...
Combined. Because what they do is when they take it out of you, they combine it with the sperm. And we ain't even going there today. Yeah.
Okay.
So they combine it and
you want a girl?
I want a girl, and the only girl that they tell you, oh, this is strong, this is weak, this is a boy, this is a girl. So you can keep your child from over 300 diseases from doing it through IVF and things like that.
That's what they tell you. You can keep your child from having 300 diseases by doing it through IVF. Yeah, that's a selling point. Also, oh, this one is good, this one is bad. You have no way of knowing that. You have absolutely no, and that's the advantage they have over the average person, especially Black Americans. Y'all, we are still having babies well within our 40s. You don't need to do this. You don't know what they doing. Like, I don't, and they give you selling points. Oh, well, here's an advantage to it. Look, y'all not even trying to go have sex and get pregnant. Y'all just listening to these folks and gonna drop your DNA off, huh? God is not pleased with this. I hope they know. Let me let her finish though real quick.
So, yeah. So when COVID hit, I was going through IVF with Dr. Ray because he is great with gender, Dr. Ray in Florida. So I didn't move to Miami everywhere to get to Dr. Ray. Girl, I'm still producing boys. However the situation is going to be, God is saying to me, girl, a girl mom, I don't know. So I just might gotta tell you.
So now these folks got you feeling like you need to adopt because you're incapable of creating a girl. These folks done convinced you this much that you just need to go on and adopt because you are incapable of creating a girl. You don't know you probably created how many girls? Especially if they're already combining them with the sperm. Kate Michelle probably got kids all over the world and don't even know it. Kate Michelle probably got kids all over the world and don't even know it. And let me tell you something. Your body, your choice. Do what you want to do. But I'm going to just be completely honest. I think the worst thing you could do in 2025 is allow these folks that type of dominion over your eggs, your genes, you know what I mean? These people are literally, y'all ever saw Frankenstein? Remember the Frankenstein movie? How they brought him back to life and it was a mad scientist. I know in New Orleans, they had this man called Dr. Morgus the Magnificent. He had Chopsley. Chopsley was somebody he brought back to life. It was like a New Orleans version of Frankenstein, okay? And that's what they doing. And they already cloning. If you don't think they cloning, then catch up, Mustard. You behind. You too far behind to even talk about it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all allowing these people to tell y'all anything and y'all don't know what's going on. I think this is very dangerous. I think that telling these people or having these people tell you, go ahead on, we just gonna hold it in the freezer. And you don't know what they doing. Hell, y'all remember the clear man, the doctor, the fertility doctor who had made like 1,000 babies, telling them women their eggs probably wasn't no good and then going and impregnating the eggs and sending them off? This ain't right. There's nothing right about this situation with this IVF thing. Now again, if you're one of those people who just can't have babies, like physically, like for sure, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the people who are electing to do this. Girl, yeah, I don't believe the Most High is okay with that. Let's move on. But prayers to Kate Michelle. Now she got to go adopt a baby to have a girl. Now you got to go adopt a whole big girl. Nevertheless, let's move on. Let's get to this White Lives Matter protest, girl. Oh my God. So over the weekend or Friday, I want to say it was, they had a White Lives Matter protest. In said White Lives Matter protest, the people were talking about how White Lives Matter, this is all for Austin. What's his name? Austin Metcalf and things of that nature. Oh, I also saw that Aiden Ross donated $250,000 to Austin Metcalf's his GoFundMe or whatever the case may be. Let's get into what he had to say.
Like that, but that shit really pissed me off what's going on in the world right now, bro. With you know who, bro. Track me shit. Bro, I try to bite my tongue nowadays, bro. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How do I not, bro? I have a platform for a reason, bro. I can say whatever the fuck I want. The fuck you mean who? He killed someone, he's out. Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, bro, he's literally like, what? like, what? What do you mean stop? I'm dead serious. He's literally, he stabbed him and he's out. Like, bro, what? Like, what? No, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro. I'm not joking, bro. It doesn't make any sense at all. Y'all saying shut the fuck up? I'm dead serious. I don't give a fuck if people mad at me, bro. I say what I want, bro. That's what streaming's about. If they gonna ban me for opinion, they gotta ban all the other political streamers on Twitch too. Come on, let's be real here. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just being real. Self-defense. Okay, cool. Bro, I know we don't talk about politics anymore, shit like that, but that shit really pissed me.
He stepped up over there.
Pause before we get to this, because I also have an eyewitness statement of what really happened that day, and it makes sense. We're going to get into that in a second, but back to Aiden Ross. It's the white guy privilege for me. It is the white guy privilege for me. Aiden Ross feels like you can't tell him nothing. I got a platform. I don't give a F. At the end of the day, he's still a clear man. I get it. He used black people, black American hip hop culture, as they all do. Don't they all do that? And then when it's time to really see what's up and see what's going on, don't they all show you every single time where they really stand? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like it's wrong for him to have the opinion. Maybe he do feel like Austin Metcalf should be vindicated and Carmelo should be in jail. And maybe he genuinely feels like it's wrong at what he did. But something about that white privilege and that clearness about him tells me that that's because it's deeply rooted in him to be the oppressor and not the oppressed in their terms. And I'm pretty sure most of his audience, or a lot of his audience, is black boys. I don't think it's wrong that he donated the money, but I think it's wrong that people still continue to support these people when you realize that they will literally shit on you the moment they get a chance. I mean, Aiden had to go get Charleston White on his platform, and we're going to get on him in a second as well. Speaking of, I don't have much time. Let me move on. So now I want to move to, this is the brother and what he said happened. Check out what the brother said. And I told y'all, it's a huge gap between me and my brother approached Carmelo. My brother asked him to leave. Next thing you know, I turned around, my brother was stabbed. Bullshit. It's too much missing information in between. Look.
Got aggressive, he grabbed the bag. And then I whipped my head around, and then all of a sudden I see him running down the bleachers, just grabbing his.
I whipped my head around, and all of a sudden, so you mean to tell me your twin brother was in the midst of a confrontation, and you whipped your head around and you didn't see nothing? Think about what he's saying. Your brother is in the midst of a conversation, and you confrontation. You whip your head around. By the time you whipped it back around, he was clutching his chest. Okay.
Chest. He just blood rushing out. You know, he said, he got stabbed. First, I froze for half a second. I didn't know what to do. And then I saw him about to fall. I went to go over there. I grabbed him. I see
this stuff. Is this little nigga crying? Like, where's the real emotion from this family? You wonder why I call them clears. Where is the you lost your twin brother. Mama, you lost your son. Where is the emotion? All this acting. You lost your child. Now, I heard through the grapevine that them boys wasn't even living with the mama. They was living with the auntie, allegedly. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I understand. Best I can.
Yeah, there was. You can see, you can picture what happened when what was coming out of his chest, and
yeah.
Y'all can visualize how this stuff. I don't want to put down my mom right now, but I pushed my hand on there, trying to make it stop, and I grabbed his head and I looked in his eyes. He stepped up over there, asked him to move. I just saw his soul leave, and it took my soul too. I'd like to say is, it's forgave, not forgotten, but I'm not at that point yet to forgive that kid for what he did to my brother. Because 17 years, my best friend, just there in the blink of an eye, I lost him. So I'm not at that point to forgive and forget, but eventually I will. But I pray for his family. I pray that they understand what we're going through as well. I just pray for. I just
Girl.
saw his soul.
Before we get to this eyewitness testimony, girl, I don't forgive. I'm not ready to forgive. Who? Ain't nobody asking you for your forgiveness, fool. You got your brother killed, and he need to be charged with murder. You and your brother went over there in the commission of trying to bully somebody, and it got your brother killed. The twin need to be in jail. And I said it first. He need to be in jail. If it wasn't for you and your brother going over there, approaching this boy, y'all would have been walked home. Y'all would have been home by now doing whatever it is y'all do. You got your brother killed. You did. And I don't understand why he's not charged. Let's move on. So there was an eyewitness testimony, and this story sounds so like this man, whoever this is a parent on the team, and he's gonna detail to y'all what actually happened. Y'all get the likes up on the video, and it makes so much more sense than the story this clear boy just told, because nothing he said made sense. Look, check out what the man said.
It got rained out like crazy bad. Everybody trying to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet. Dude was sitting up under the tent, right? He was on his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time.
Really quick now, I mean to cut him off. He said dude was under this tent, and my daughters and me was under the same tent. So that means once it started raining, everybody ran for cover under the tents. Okay? So while people sitting up here making it seem like Judge Joe Brown, oh, he's trespassing. He ain't no damn trespassing. If that was the case, everybody damn near under these tents was trespassing. He literally said we all ran from under the tent or ran under the tent to stop getting wet. Look.
At the same time, they're in the same vicinity, so I'm watching everything going on around it because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up. McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting there on his phone just trying to get dry. You feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bag and whatever. They went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And they got.
Let me stop him right here. So according to the eyewitness, he said that boy was sitting under the tent minding his business. He said Austin and his brother came from somewhere else. They weren't even under the tent, right? Came from somewhere else, came to the tent and started messing with him and started punching on him. That's what he said, and started punching on him. Dude was minding his business. Hold on, there's more.
He protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah, it wasn't just one. It was both of them, bro. Austin, the dude that got unalive, and his brother physically went over there to intentionally. It's not to the point that he brought a knife. For one, it wasn't on school property. The school is at least 5 to 10 miles away. It was community track meet, bro. It wasn't a school track meet.
So y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? First of all, it wasn't on school property. So everybody's talking about, oh, he brought a knife to school property. It wasn't on school property. Next. Secondly, now that's a fact. It was a community track. So that's a fact. Okay. So then he goes on to say that they jumped on the boy. They jumped on the boy. They came from somewhere else and jumped on the boy. You feel what I'm saying? And he defended himself. There's nothing else to talk about. And you know why I believe this to be a fact? Because if it was anything other than this, you don't think they would have blasted that stuff on social media by now? You don't think they would have blasted all the, if they would have at least had a video of Carmelo Anthony cussing at one of the games, you don't think that would have been blasted all over? I believe this young man, and people saying it was a cleat sharpener, a knife, I don't care what it was. He had every right to have it in a community area. I'm pretty sure somebody at the game had their blicky, even if it was a knife. I'm pretty sure somebody at the game had their blicky. It wouldn't have been no problem if him and his brother wouldn't have came over there and jumped him. And I said that from the beginning. I said, there's no way your twin brother got into a scuffle with somebody and you sat there and didn't do nothing. They jumped him, and oh boy, this twin got away. In my opinion, I believe he got away and left his brother, and his brother ended up getting stabbed. That's what I think. That's what it's given to me. That's your twin. You're not leaving. I say either you a whole hoe out here and you let your twin get beat up or get stabbed, or y'all jumped them and you left. That's the only two things I can see. Because none of this makes sense. None of it. Like the man said, it was both of them. It wasn't just one of them. It was both of them. And I believe it. I believe it. Without a doubt. Hold on, we got some more I want to show y'all. Minding my business. Thank you for the super chat. Tyla doesn't have an African strand of DNA in her body. Indian parents from South Africa is too stupid to see. Indian parents, but I didn't know she was Indian. They say she was colored. She said she was colored, so I don't know. But either way, she ain't from Acorn. That's all I know. Nicole Smith, thank you for the super chat. This bobblehead thinks she's fly and talented. Talking about Tyla. Yeah, girl, Tyla's a mess. Trash. Gypsy Hustle, thank you for the super chat. Don't know way those refrigerated hard-boiled eggs are as good as traditional made children. Pre-mixed babies, I'm willing to bet she's using white seed. Probably. Well, I don't know if she's using white seed. I don't know that. I don't know if Kim Michelle doing that. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Aziza Payton, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Unfairly Jamaican, thank you for the super chat. Auntie, you see the news, Shannon being sued? No, girl, send it to me. Send it to me, niece. Send it to me. We're going to joke it tomorrow. We're going to joke that tomorrow. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Aziza. Thank you so much. Send that to me, though, niece. Freeman's Network, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Voodoo, Brooklyn got you. They took Carmelo's phone and smashed it on the ground. That's a felony robbery. Now, I heard that too, and that is a robbery. When you take, hell, Blueface went to jail for the same thing. Remember the girl was trying to record him, and he took her phone? He went to jail for robbery. I believe he did. Listen, let me tell you something. I believe they went over there to jump that boy, and the twin who here saw it was getting too hectic and retreated. That's what I believe. Talking about I looked around, and by the time I look back, ain't no way. Your brother in a fight. What you mean you looked around, and by the time you look back, are you crazy? So, okay, boom. I also want to show y'all this. And this is why this cockeyed fool here.
That black judge, they are already working to get her out of there. She will not be a judge.
Listen, Charleston White is a new age fool. I wish he would shut the F up. I still agree with some of his past points he made about some of the stuff that's going on today. But ultimately, right now, he is a cancer in the society. And I can't play all of it. But he's a cancer. He's a cancer to the black community. He's so worried about being all cool and copacetic with them white folks. Oh, they coming up messing up the unity. They ain't even from Texas. They coming over here. He's so used to. He's so willing and wanting to be all chummy with these white folks. The same ones who give him shit and arrest him every time he turn around, that he don't even realize he's become a cancer to the freaking community. Like, I'm done with Charleston. I'm done.
This was not a racial killing. So why are the adults coming in playing a race game?
Now, this is one thing I will agree. I don't know for a fact that it was a racial killing between Austin and Carmelo. I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Let's just go with maybe it wasn't, okay? I will say this. I do agree that it's the people that's making it racial. But the problem with Charleston is you talking to the wrong group of people that's making it racial. The Clears came out making this shit racial from minute one. They did. They the ones came out with these pictures of Carmelo with his dreads all unkept, talking about how he's a thug and he killed a young white boy. They did that. So you coming over here preaching to us means absolutely nothing. You preaching to the wrong choir, you cockeyed fool.
The worst thing y'all could do is play the race game in this redneck county, nigga. That black judge, they are already working to get her out of there. She will not be a judge in Collin County anymore. And if you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you know them people don't play out there, nigga. They from out of town. These are outsiders. they will make an example out of that black kid, and black people will get him hung playing the race card. How dumb can you be? This is the time we supposed to say, let's come together. Why can't we all get along? This is that time so we can have his life spurred. They gonna hang that boy. He deserved to go to prison. If you take a life, you ain't supposed to be able to walk away with no consequences. It's consequences to your actions, right or wrong. Even if you justified to take a life, your life wasn't in danger.
I think what bothers me the most with this is the fact that he talks with so much conviction as if he knows all the facts in the case. It's him. He's not even speculating like, oh, well, maybe if this happened, then I understood it. He deserved right or wrong. They don't go to jail right or wrong. And voices like his is very dangerous because these clears, they latch on to his voice and they use it and say, see, look, black people, everybody else think you wrong. Y'all the ones in the wrong. Mind you, Charleston White have how many guns for when he talk about if niggas come messing with him? How many guns have Charleston White displayed on TV? I mean, on the internet, speaking about if anybody were to approach him, how Texas is an open carry state. How many weapons have Charleston White came online and showed us for his own self-defense? That's why I don't even want to hear from him, because you're the walking hypocrisy. You're a walking one-eyed Hippocratic fool. You got more weapons on you than anybody I've ever seen online. You buy new guns. His words, not mine. He buy new guns almost damn near weekly. And you gonna get on here? Come on, man. I don't even want to spend too much more time on it. Let me finish a little bit because we got to get to White Lives Matter protests.
Carmelo was wrong, dead wrong. In the witness accounts of what he said, he grabbed the book bag. Let me tell black people how dumb y'all is. Don't you know they got a police report with an evidence of a knife and not a cleat sharpener? There's no such thing as a cleat sharpener. They have evidence, a police report where they confiscated a knife. How dumb can y'all be? And black people, y'all don't have no compassion for a parent who has to bury their child. Y'all haven't extended no level of empathy for another dead kid.
First of all, let me say this. I've never gloated in that young man losing his life. I think that is messed up. I think that it's sad on both sides that they lost their life. But I'm not about to sit up here and grieve with them folks. Them folks don't never grieve with us. And nobody's going to make me feel bad about that. Where's the compassion for when we grieving over our kids? This the same nigga who said he purposely went got a Mexican because he didn't want to have no baby with no black woman. Where's the compassion when we grieving for our kids? A nigga who purposely go make mixed race kids to bleed out his nigga can't tell me nothing about having. No, I ain't got no compassion for shit. I got compassion for my people, and I'm showing and displaying that compassion. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And ain't nobody gonna make me feel guilty for doing what every other group of people do, which is show compassion for their own. You're not about to make me feel guilty about that, and nobody else can. Where was the compassion for the Asians when you said you hope somebody were Asian babies? Come on, you see what I'm saying? It's just so much hypocrisy in him that this is my opinion of Charleston. Charleston, I think even when he came out, maybe he started out with trolling and just trying to go viral. But Charleston, that devil done bit him. You know, he be over there with Aiden Ross. That devil has bitten Charleston. And it's bitten him and it's got a hold of that nigga ass like a pit bull. Do you hear me? So much so, he don't even realize how far off script he's going and how dangerous he's going off a script. Okay? So I advise us not to even give him the airtime because I got to move on because I got a meeting at 1:00. But I advise him not for us not to even give him the airtime because Charleston White is a walking contradiction. This is the man who came to the internet and told us that he stood over a white man and watched him die, him and his friends. He didn't get to go to jail for life. He the one, Charleston White is the one came to the internet and told us, y'all stupid. When I grew up in Tarrant County, Texas, or wherever he was, he said that we used to go across the tracks and rob the Migos and rob the white boys. We didn't rob our own. We didn't kill our own. We didn't have, you supposed to go over there and do it. This is what he said. Mind you, this ain't even what Carmelo did, but this is what he said. But then you're going to turn around and ask a group of people who continues to be treated unfairly, who continuously, especially in the state of Texas, continuously having to deal with racial, and he's had to deal with racist stuff too, continuously having to deal with racial stuff and all this, and you want us to show compassion for the people who have oppressed us? Have you lost the other eye you have, you fool? Have you lost the only good eye you had? Charleston is a fucking menace. And he need to go sit his stupid cockeyed ass down. Ain't nobody checking for your opinion on this. You are old, good old boy, oh yes, a massa, ass one-eyed fool. You a disgrace to the black race. The same people you criticize and you drag online and act like they're just the worst of the worst. Nigga, that's you. That's you. That ain't nobody but you. You are the nigga you hate in the mirror. And look in the mirror. The nigga you despise, that's you. You are a cancer-tired community. Yes, you've helped a lot of young kids in Texas, and I applaud you for that, but that's all you're going to get. You have been nothing. Everything you did, you are undoing on a day-to-day basis every time you get on this internet and act a damn nigga. Everything, every great thing you've done is being currently undone every time you open them dick suckers you got. Shut the fuck up, Charleston White. Shut the fuck up. You don't even realize when you putting your own foot in your own ass and your own mouth. Foot so far up your ass is coming out your throat. You don't even realize it. And I don't give a damn what you've done in the past. Nobody cares about that. Only people history is not gonna smile on your existence, my boy. And you know what sucks about it? You could have made a huge impact. You could have made a greater impact on this internet than you did in Texas. But history will not smile upon you in the future because you're going to go out like a Sambo, boot-licking, butt-kissing, white boy-loving, hypocritical, one-eyed fool. Shut the fuck up. Keep that shit in Texas. Over there gloating, oh, this judge will not be on the case. And you happy about that? But see, when them white boys get a hold of your ass, because you're over there with Aiden, and we already know the orange juice people gonna get a hold of you if they hadn't already. See, when them white boys get a hold of your ass, shut the fuck up and eat your food, you one-eyed bastard. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm not about to do all of this with him. He would have to have his own segment. He would have to have his own complete fucking segment. Because I've been watching Charleston for a long time, and I've always seen his hypocritical ways. And everybody got hypocrisy in him. So I'm not saying that. But right now, what he's doing is fucking dangerous. Stupid, dumbass nigga. Fuck wrong with him. And he riding around in the car like that shit legal. Let's move on. So let's move to this White Lives Matter protest. So they had a White Lives Matter protest, I guess. And as you guys can see, it was a great turnout. Thousands and thousands of people were there. And this is what we got. This is what we got. Okay. So yeah, apparently the racist clears like to be inside. They not like their parents. Their parents back in the day would have came out with their neo-Nazi flags and their hoods, and they would have been over here saying white power, white power. The new clears, don't think that don't listen. Don't let this be a fool to you to make you believe that they don't have racist whites. Bullshit. It's just that they like to be covert. They like to be behind the scenes, like, hey, LaQuisha, is everything going okay? Oh my God, yes. My mom, she just loves Fantasia. Oh my God, yes. Like my mama say, you think people not racist? The same white people you think ain't racist will choose you out in the lineup to be their slave. Don't be no damn fool. Just because it wasn't a big turnout don't mean they ain't out there. This is Texas. This is America. The racist clears have learned better tactics, and they got Charleston Whites of the world to do their racist bidding for them. They don't have to get out here and be all up in front. Don't let this fool you. But let's move on. So they did the rally, and this white guy for White Lives Matter, so he was out there with the White Lives Matter thing. He got Austin Metcalf all over his stuff. We're going to get into it. And Austin Metcalf's daddy called in and told him, take my son's name off your flyers. Take my son's name off your protest. We don't want nothing to do with you. And he's trying to, the father's trying to distance himself away from this racial bullshit. And I don't know if the father is racist, but I'm going to go out on a limb because I don't trust none of them and say he is, especially if he's from Texas. But just because he's publicly distancing himself don't mean that we're going to give him no pass neither. But neither here nor there. The father was on the phone with him at the rally. This brother, not even a brother, this Arab back here, I think he's from Africa or something. Please don't get it twisted. He is not FBA. He is not from Acorn. He gonna be over there sounding just as butt broken as Charleston White. I want y'all to pay attention to him, but also pay attention to what the daddy is telling this boy, this boy on this phone here. Y'all get the likes up.
This country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today. Yes, I am, sir.
You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt. No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
You are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
Pause. Black man here. You are being weak. I gotta be honest. You're not no black man.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
You are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, hey, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
What does that mean? You've been submitted? That might be some clear undertone of, oh, I'm about to tell the KKK that you ain't down with the count. Let me say this. The father told him that I agree with the father with this. Them White Lives Matter people don't give a damn about Austin Metcalf just as much as the Black Lives Matter people didn't give a damn about what's the boy name? They didn't give a damn about what's the boy name who got the knee on his neck? Them people use those situations to push their own agenda. George Floyd, thank you, Ace. George Floyd. Them people use these situations to push their own agendas. That's all it's about. So with that, I do agree with the daddy. First of all, you're just trying to use my son. Take my son name off your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because you on that bull. Please take my son name off your shit. So I agree with the daddy on that. Secondly, I also feel like him distancing himself, like I said before we started this, does not absolve him of any type of, racial situation that I believe happens over there in Texas. I believe that the new races are very smart. They're much smarter than their counterparts. See, back then they didn't have internet. They didn't have all these things. So you could put the hood on your head and nobody's going to know. Nor would anybody care anyway. But in today's society, you can't be overtly racist. And this is another reason why this White Lives Matter thing failed. Because number one, you're trying to do exactly like they always do. They're trying to take what we do and whiten it up and use it for their own benefit. And it doesn't work. You do not have that je ne sais quoi, that soul, that energy, that spirituality that leads these type of movements. You just don't have it, Mr. White Boy. White Lives Matter. When we had Black Girls Rock, then it was Girls Rock or something Girls Rock. That's all they do. They are not creators. I told you, these people aren't intelligent. It's not like they're super intelligent. They're just more cunning. They're more thieving, more asinine. That's all. And to the black man, talking about black man here, brother. Black man here, brother. And I'll tell you, yes, you're being really soft, brother. As a black man, brother. Black man here, brother. You ain't no black man. He come from Africa. Let me get him up here.
Condemn your son's killer and the...
Hold on. That nigga ain't even from Acorn, first of all. And I hate when they use that blanket term, black man here, brother. Black man here. His name is Philip Anderson. Look, I'm a young black man. I'm voting for the wrongfully convicted felon because unlike Democrats, I actually believe in democracy. A two dangles from free speech rally organizer Philip Anderson's mouth after he was attacked by a counter protester on Saturday, October 17, 2020. About a dozen pro-Trump demonstrators were met by several hundred counter protesters as they tried to rally AP. Now, this is him before he got his teeth fixed. He looked like a Somalian or something. He looked like a Somalian. This is him again. About a dozen pro-Trump demonstrators were met by several hundred counter protesters as they tried to rally. This is him. Now, I got some tea on him. Hold on. He an African or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. This is him. I am an African immigrant, and I can tell you firsthand, it is a shithole, and it's a number of different African countries. It's deadly. It's a deadly shithole. Trump is 100% correct. He isn't insulting the human beings. He's insulting the conditions that they are forced to live in, the same way he calls out police like San Francisco and New York. You're either ignorant or a liar. So he dragging the people in Africa, calling it a shithole. As an African immigrant, I feel it's necessary to say that every Kamala Harris supporter needs to shut the F up. It's not racist in any way to not want Hawaiian cannibals and voodoo witches in our neighborhoods that eat our pets and abduct our children. He's an African immigrant. F Oprah, as an African immigrant, he starts everything off with, as an African immigrant, and lots of black folks in Africa don't even eat food, don't even get food to eat. Imagine being a black billionaire and then attacking a country that made it possible for you and gave you everything you have. He starts everything off with an African immigrant. Why he didn't start that off when he was talking to Austin Metcalf dad? Hey, brother, as an African immigrant, I have to say no, because whenever it's time to put a stain on us and make us look bad, they want to get in and fit in and, oh, hey, brother, as a black man. No, start with as an African immigrant. Start with that. You ain't no black man. You are African immigrant. Your words, not mine. But I'm saying all this to say, bro, because we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this tomorrow as more stuff come out. I'm saying all this to say this. Listen, don't let this empty parking lot fool you. Them people is still out there doing the same thing. It's just on a covert situation now more than an overt one. They behind the keyboard. And a lot of them keyboards be bots. That's another thing too. Stop letting people make you feel like that's you. A lot of times y'all be arguing with bots online. It really be computers, okay? But it goes to show you that these people would rather be covert than overt, because Texas has always been racist, like Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. It's always been like that. You feel what I'm saying? North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. It's always been like that. The South ain't never changed. It just looked different. Do not let this be a fooling point for you to believe that, oh yeah, everything's good. No. That don't go like that. That don't go like that. Freedman's Network, thank you for the super chat. So by Charleston White's logic, why did Daniel Penny and Kyle Rittenhouse walk free? That's what I'm saying. I'm not listening to Charleston White. He's a walking hypocrisy. He's a walking contradiction is what he is. He's just talking loud and ain't saying nothing, but he need to shut the fuck up. Martavius, thank you for the super chat. They on our land treating us bad. I got no sympathy for them. Facts. I'm with you. I'm with you. Minding my business. Thank you for the super chat. The Metcalf GoFundMe has $501,125 right now. Yes, if you have anything to give, it could be $1, $5, whatever. Make sure y'all go support our young brother Austin Metcalf. We are going to stand behind him because that's what we're supposed to do. This is going to be telling for us moving forward. But with that being said, y'all, I absolutely have to get off. I'm late for a meeting. I appreciate each and everybody for being here. I will be back tomorrow. I might do about 10:30 Eastern time tomorrow so I can have time because I got another 1 o'clock meeting tomorrow. But either way, I have to get off of here, you guys. I will catch y'all on the next one. I will catch y'all tomorrow and we'll discuss some more of this, and we'll also discuss some more trending topics. So shout out to everybody in the building. I will catch y'all and see y'all later. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.